Hello. Today we're going to go over how to set up automatic tweets to go to your Twitter account with your previous blog posts. This is another tutorial provided by Compete Now, WordPress and e-marketing tutorials. Give you the keys to our presence, put you in the fast lane success. Learn more on our website at startcompeting.com/tutorials. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can also sign up for more a weekly newsletter on our website. Right in the right sidebar. So we all blog a lot, we all do tons of stuff, create new content, and then after we tweet it the initial time, or maybe a couple of times, that's kind of it, and then it's just left up to Google to start finding it, which is, why we do the blog. But in order to get more and more people to continue seeing those blog posts and keeping that older content alive, because it really, it still is pretty good content, as many people should be able to see it as possible. So we're going to show how to use a plugin that will automatically tweet those old blog posts for you. And you can adjust the times and all that. So if you don't want to, we'll get into that as we go. First, we're going to install the plugin. You're going to go to your dashboard. You're going to go down on the left side to add new. Okay. Then you're going to search for the plugin Tweetily. Alright. And then you're going to install. That was Tweetily by Flavio Martins. Go ahead and activate that. Okay. And now on the left side, you're going to go on the Tweetily. Click on that to get the settings. Okay. First, let's just sign in with Twitter. I'll do Pete. No. I'm just going to put in your stuff. So you go right back to your website. Okay. And then it's now connected with my Twitter account. If I scroll down, you can make it so it shows the post title only. That's how I choose. You can make it post body only, post title and body. But we know how Twitter is. It's only 100. It's only a very small amount of characters. So I usually just prefer to do the title only. You can make it so that you can add in some text. So you could say WordPress tutorial. And then you can make that go to the beginning and the end. In my case, it would be in the beginning because it would say WordPress tutorial, and then it would say the title of that WordPress tutorial. Okay, and then as you go down, yeah, you want to include the link. That's kind of the point of what we're doing. So you want to include the link to the post. If you have a reason that you don't want to include the link, but you just want it tweeting out text from your blog posts or your titles, I mean, that's fine. You may want to do that. I mean, whatever you want to do. If you're going to be including the link, I recommend clicking URL shortener. Some links can be really long and they'll end up getting cut off and people won't be able to really see them on there. So there are a few different options. Some of them require an API key, if you chose bitly. I'm not going to get into going and creating one of these today. What I would do, I just use tinyURL. Nothing comes up for an API, it'll just work fine with that. Hashtags, you can use common hashtags for all tweets. I'm not really sure where it pulls those hashtags. I don't know if it's from your previous tweets or what, so I don't check that. Use hashtags from post categories. That's not a bad idea. I still don't do it personally. And then create a hashtag from post tags. So if you have post tags, that could work. But I'm just going to say don't add. Time between tweets. So default is 4 hours. You can make that less frequent. You can make it every 12 hours. It'll tweet out one of your old blog posts. You can make it 16. You can make it 2 hours. You can make it 1 hour. I think on mine I set it for 2 hours. So random time added. Yeah, I guess that's just the time that was on the post. You don't have to really worry about that. When I set this up, I just left it at default 4. Alright, minimum age of the post. I like to just have it include the most recent posts anyway, so I just say 0 days. Um, 60 days. So if you don't want really old, if you don't want posts from 2 years ago being tweeted, then you would put in the days here. So I think mine, I just did 0. I don't mind it tweeting all the way back. I've only had the blog like a year anyway. But if you could do like 120 days. You could do however many days you want it to go back to before it stops, going way back in time. Alright, so you can save a log. I didn't save it. I'm probably not. I mean, you can just look at your Twitter account and see what they've been tweeting. Um, Number of tweets at a time. I'd say one. I think it's a little annoying when certain Twitter accounts post a ton of different tweets all at the same time. You can do post. You can also have it tweet pages, but I like to stick to just post. You can exclude categories from your blog if you want. If there's a certain category that you don't want being shown, you can do that. Now we're just going to update the options. All right. Looks like you can also make it just tweet manually. The next tweet isn't going to be for an hour and 59 minutes, but I could just go here and hit tweet now and it would send out a tweet. You do have the ability, the last thing we can go through, you do have the ability to exclude posts. So that was over on the left side. If you go to the left where it says Tweetly, click exclude post. So obviously this is my test, my little development site that I use to make these tutorials. Um, but this would probably be a much longer list for your blog, and you can just go through and check off the ones that you don't want to be included in the tweets. I don't know, for whatever reason, if there's a blog post that you don't think really needs to be tweeted again. Alright, this is another tutorial provided by Compete Now, WordPress and e-marketing tutorials. Give you the keys to our presence, put you in fasting success. Plenty more on our website, startcompete.com/tutorials. Please feel free to sign up for our newsletter, get a weekly notification about a new tutorial that we have created, or you can just sign up for, or you could just subscribe for the YouTube channel. All right.